It is August 18th. These guys have been vacuum packed for 2.5 months in some cases, or even longer for other ones. And you can see they have maintained the vacuum. So as long as these bags don't have a poked hole in them, they maintain vacuum pretty well. You can also note that my desiccant packets have all turned bluish, very dark blue. So they have absorbed a lot of moisture, and because the vacuum's still here, I'm assuming most of that moisture is coming out of the PLA filament. This PLA filament had been sitting out, just exposed to moisture and humidity in Florida for a long time, so I'm not surprised that it has a lot of moisture in the plastic itself. But you can see that the vacuum held for several months, so I'm going to unpack these guys, recharge my distant packets, and maybe print something with one of them just to see how well it's holding up and how well the print quality goes. These guys have been in the vacuum bags for 2.5 months, and every single spool, the vacuum was maintained successfully. Unfortunately, my control bag, which I was counting on to kind of test how impermeable the bag was to water, the vacuum on that did not hold super well. And so you can see that this guy is fully, it's no longer orange. So just like the guys that are in with the PLA, it's absorbed a lot of water. I can't tell if that water is coming from the PLA or from the external air because this guy didn't maintain a vacuum. So I'll probably swap bags and put a desiccant packet in a different bag and see if I can maintain a vacuum for a couple of months on the desiccant packet by itself. But the vacuum on all these bags is holding up pretty well. Alright, I'm using my yellow PLA, and we're going to do a test print little mini 50% Lucky Cat. Alright, I used the yellow PLA for a little 26-minute test print of the 50% size Lucky Cat, and the filament did not break or snap. Lucky Cat quality looks reasonable to me, so I'm going to say that the eSun vacuum bags are a good way to store your PLA filament. Alright, I microwaved the heck out of my desiccant packet. You can see they're back to their orange or yellow color. Time to seal these guys back up. Alright, so that's the bag that did not hold a vacuum with just the desiccant packet in it. So I've swapped the roll and this individual packet. We'll see if this bag holds a vacuum for 2 months or so